Call to order the Planning Commission meeting, City of Bryant, for July the 8th, 2024. There were minutes in the packet from the June 10th, 2024 meeting for review.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for approval. Any discussion or corrections? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Do we have any announcements tonight? Anybody? Colton?
I plan on rolling to the end of mine.
All right, director's report then.
So do we need to do a roll call?
Oh, little roll call vote would help. I skipped right over that.
Staton, Johnson,
Here.
Burgess, Enfield,
Here.
Newton, here, Edwards, Irwin,
Here.
Speed,
Here.
Okay, we have a quorum with 5 people. Oh, I'm sorry.
I see John.
And I'm sure everybody concedes to the vote we've already had, so we'll keep moving.
Okay, on my portion here, it actually says a brief update on the master pedestrian. I'm going to capitalize on the brief portion. Also want to use this as an opportunity as my formal introduction as the planning director. I've met with a few of you, I think 4, and I'd like to have the opportunity to meet with the remaining 4 to actually discuss what the ideas that Colton and I have on the master trail plan. I don't want to necessarily rush to a solution. I think it's going to probably take our involvement with this body as well as the council, as well as the developers, and possibly a few others. So I would anticipate there's probably another workshop in the process. So, you know, we're going to try to target something within the next 2 to 3 months to have possible solutions that we can work out together on it. It is a master trail plan, so that's going to require a council decision. So that may even entail another workshop. So I'd say get ready for the long haul on it. Now, good news is, like I said, we kind of come up with some ideas, and I think are considered developer friendly as well as practical. So, you know, get and be prepared for seeing those things. And I also want to use this opportunity is, you know, we're going to rework the master trail plan. We are currently reworking other master plans like the master sewer plan, the master water plan. If you'll notice, I'm going to do this bit, do a spot for Public Works. You've got the sheet up there next to you. I've got extras. We'd like for y'all to get this out. What this is a survey of our water rates as well as our system as a whole, and they're use this data for generating our master water plans. So this runs through October, but as many people we can get out there, the better for communication, just QR codes. So, that being said, I mean, I'm hesitant to even call for questions at this point because I'm afraid that it might divulge something that we probably should talk about. But I'll go ahead and take any questions on the master trail plan, as well as if you guys have any for me.
So basically, in the next couple of months, you'll all have something for us to sit down and talk about here, some type of presentation.
In fact, when we meet with each individual, we'll kind of kick around the ideas that we're showing now. So,
Thank you, Ted.
Thank you. Good to have you with us, Ted.
Thank you.
glad to be back.
Welcome.
Thanks for the update. Andrea, DRC report.
Okay. DRC report. Walgreens, 5500 Highway 5, site plan revisions. Kimberly Horn was requesting approval for site plan revisions. That was approved. Big Dog Gym at 201 South Elm, about fencing. They were requesting approval for the fencing, and that was approved. 5 Star Fireworks, temporary business license. Mark Bradford requesting approval for temporary business license for fireworks sales at 5407 Highway 5 and 23395 I-30, and they were all approved. Contingent upon proof of insurance, copy of state police license, and site inspection at each location. Hurricane Lake Baptist Church, 2516 Spring Hill Road, new awning, requesting a site plan approval for the new awning, which was approved. Arnold's Fireworks, temporary business license, Terry Harper. requesting approval for temporary business license for fireworks sales at 604 South Reynolds Road and 2625 Spring Hill Road, which was approved, contingent upon site inspections. Miller and Hilltop Road, 2-lot subdivision plat, Hope Consulting, requesting a final plat approval. It was recommended approval contingent upon right-of-way modification to the plat and the BOA. Little Caesars at North Reynolds and Brown Lane plat, Thomas Engineering is requesting approval for 1-lot commercial subdivision plat. Recommended approval on that. And last but not least, Alcoa 40 Park Lacrosse Concessions Container. Adam Baker is requesting non-standard building approval for use of a modified metal shipping container, which recommended approval by the DRC.
Thank you, Andrea. We didn't have any public hearing items tonight, so no old business. Our new business starts with item 11 on the agenda, Miller and Hilltop Road, a 2-lot subdivision plat. Hope Consulting requesting a final plat approval. Colton, you can take it from here. Jonathan did call in and is not unable to get here tonight.
Yes, he's not able to be here. This is a pretty simple track split. So what it is, it's a 2-lot subdivision, and the request is to approve the 2-lot subdivision to sell off approximately an 8.2 acre tract of the overall land. Like other 2-lot subdivisions that we've done in the past, we asked the developer to give us the right-of-way for road widening. But in this situation, if either of those tracts were to be further subdivided down the road, we'd have to have the hatchery improvements at that time that would be required. The plan, I believe, for that 8.2 tract is to build a single-family home on it and have septic hookup. And that's really about it for this project. Like I said, it's pretty simple. Recommendation from the DRC to approve, and then also from the planning department.
You said single family on the 8 acre
Yes.
tract?
That's
Okay.
my understanding.
They cut the big monster piece into 2
Mm-hmm.
so that they could sell, it's about 8 acres in it, as I recall, to build a house and other law quarters, something that conforms.
Okay.
And then if they came back to do something on the larger tract, they'll have to go through all the subdivision.
Right.
So, easy, the only way to sell it as a lot split is to replat it, or to plat it. So it was recommended approval by DRC. Questions? All right, we'll have a roll call vote on that.
Newton,
Yes.
Leonard,
Yes.
Irwin,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. So that plat passed. Item 12 on our agenda, Little Caesars, North Reynolds Road, Brown Lane, Thomas Engineering requesting approval of a 1-lot commercial plat. It's the corner right up from, not Chipotle's, what's that?
Don Pippin's.
Don Pepe's, I get confused. And, they're, I'll let Colton talk.
This was pretty simple too. It's just a 1-lot commercial subdivision plat. So the site plan is actually coming through DRC for approval. The site plan and the plat both came to our last DRC. There were still some things they needed to provide and add to the site plan before that got approved by DRC. So this is just the plat coming through. The actual site plan still will have to come back to DRC for approval. And since it is a small-scale commercial project, it can be approved at the DRC level. But the property is on C2. The use does fall under, or is allowed in that zoning for the drive-through restaurant. And all the utilities are there on site. It's pretty standard.
All the standard setbacks.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume the applicant's not here on this one.
No, sir.
And it's, again, recommended approval. Any questions of Colton? All right, we'll have a roll call vote.
Okay. Johnson?
Yes.
Irwin?
Yes.
Leonard?
Yes.
Hooten?
Yes.
Benfield?
Yes. All right. That one passes. Item 13 of our agenda tonight under new business, Alcoa 40 Park lacrosse concessions container. Adam Baker requesting a non-standard building approval for the use of a modified metal shipping container. Colton, tell us what's going on.
There it is.
Yeah, so this is over at Alcoa 40 Park. Recently we dedicated the lacrosse fields over there, first dedicated lacrosse fields in the state of Arkansas, which is really cool. So this is a concession stand area for the lacrosse field. And this is just an idea that they brought up to us to ask to do. As far as the location of it, that was approved by DRC. Everybody was good with it there. The reason it's coming before Planning Commission is because they need a non-standard building since it is a all-metal facade. You know, the code states you can only have a 30% metal, so this would be 100% metal, but they are making it look really nice, kind of dressing it up. So that's why it's coming for you guys tonight. The recommendation from DRC is to approve it.
If it looks that nice, I'm for it. Are they planning on dressing it up like that?
We can have the applicant speak a little bit more to that. So
So it's not look exactly like that. The one we have is it's painted gray. It's a flat gray. It's a brand new container. It's not one of these beat up ones.
There's a hugging hole out there right now, right?
There used to be two that was there for 10 years.
Okay,
Those
okay.
were on the old ones that were sitting out there have been removed.
Okay,
So it's a 40-foot one, and it'll be painted like a dark gray with a concession window in it, not the whole side. And then it'll be decaled out with Salthan Lacrosse Field and the sponsors and Alcoa 40 Park and all that stuff on it. So it's not going to look just like a basic shipping container out there. We're
right.
planning to do awnings over it.
Okay.
The seating area, there's like 4 picnic tables out in front of it right now. We're in the area, and that's where it's going to be where the old concrete building was that was out there.
Okay. As long as it's dressed up and painted,
Oh, yes, yeah,
looking good,
it's
I'm
not.
for it, yeah.
Any other questions? You're Adam, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, Adam Baker. Sorry, Adam Baker.
All right, we'll have a roll call vote.
Speak.
Yes.
Irwin?
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Hooten?
Yes.
Benfield?
Yes. All right.
Easy, easy, easy.
Okay, our last item on the agenda tonight, 14, Planning Commission bylaw review and revisions, discussion, and vote on approval to the bylaws, which we're probably going to push it to next month for some additions Colton's going to talk about.
Good.
We'll let him discuss the changes.
yeah, let me get it pulled up real quick.
Plus, I prefer to have everybody here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, that's also another thing, is have everybody here
And
and
it's
review the final version.
more than
before we
5
take
votes.
the count.
Yeah.
So this is a final, or I say the final, it was a final version at the time. Since then, we talked through it a little bit on some additional changes to make to it. One being under our committees. For standing committees, the only standing committee that we have as a planning commission is Development Review Committee. So what we talked about doing is taking out the standing committee and actually making that a section to outline DRC and what DRC does. A lot of that language will probably be pulled over from our zoning code, since we have that outlined in there as well. And that way we just have it all in one place, since DRC is a subcommittee of Planning Commission. And that kind of help outline our entire process at that point of how we get things approved. Additionally, something else Lance brought up was our end of the agenda, or end of the bylaws. There's a section for one of the old amendments, so we're just going to be taking that out altogether to make sure we have that all written in,
Incorporated into
into the main
in the
body.
original?
If you're doing a full new bylaws update, it's gonna
You
be
don't need that.
dated prior to the amendment, I mean, you need to just
Mhm.
incorporate those amendments into your
In the
bylaws.
body of it, yeah.
Mhm.
So they just needed to be taken out. And in the DRC, a little history, this commission created the DRC years ago to have meetings with developers and staff, because it used to take 6 months to get something
Mhm.
approved through
Oh,
planning
wow.
commission.
Yeah.
And so it was a more developer-friendly atmosphere, working with staff. So we created the committee, and then as you progress along, we never changed our bylaws, but we changed zoning ordinances and incorporated the language for the committee and all the zoning ordinances. And so you're reading through the bylaws and you read just DRC, and I mean, if you're not part of this process, you don't even know what that means.
Right,
Right.
yeah.
And so when, you know, applicants do go through DRC, they do take a process to get recommended or to at least get put on the agenda through DRC.
Mhm.
So felt like it needed to be part of the bylaws.
Yeah. that
Good
makes
point.
sense.
So they're gonna produce the language and have it for us next month.
I had a few, and I may be wrong on this, Colton, but it looked like we had the word committee instead of commission in a, I didn't read it with me, I had them all circled. Section 5 maybe? I can't remember where it is, but that's just being,
Okay, yes,
Nitpicky.
so that was, I could switch that around, that was verbiage I pulled directly off of the other committee's bylaws.
oh, okay.
Because that
Good thing-
came off of the
Good thing you proofread that.
Community Engagement Committee,
That's what I
is where
did.
that section came from, so.
Yeah. Okay.
It's, because that verbiage is the same as in that committee as well as the Parks Committee.
Okay.
That's why I say committee instead of commission, but I
Okay.
can get that verbiage changed.
And I'd send him a few typos too, anything else y'all see.
Ooh.
Send
Yes.
send him an email, you know.
Send them on.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And- And I think, you know, assuming we have our full group and a final draft that we're good with, try to have a vote on it next month.
We need a motion to table? Or do we do that? Need to do that?
Since he put it as a vote, why don't we do that?
Okay, motion to table.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, aye? Okay.
I think I'll be gone next month though for a trip.
You want to vote? All right. There's one other
Yeah, I'll be gone.
motion that I'd entertain.
Oh, I don't know about that one. I'm not doing another one.
You want to get on before the rain?
Yeah, true that. Motion adjourned.
Is there a
Second.
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.